In 2005, members of the 5 Upper Columbia United Tribes, Coeur d'Alene, Kalispell, Kootenai, Spokane, Colville, began a restoration and cleanup project. It is said that portions of the trail that once led from downtown Spokane all the way to Canada are still visible. My name is George Flett Jr. I'm a Spokane tribal member. I've been doing artwork for probably 15 years now with my dad. He's a well-known local artist, but for the past 10 years I've working mainly construction. I actually wasn't supposed to start my business for probably another 6 months, but to be painting on this city street, I had to be licensed and bonded, so that was one of the main reasons I really pushed to get my license going. As just pretty much starting out as a muralist, it was kind of overwhelming to see such a big wall and have to fill in all these blank spaces. It was a great idea for the Upper Columbia United Tribes to adopt this park for Spokane Gary. It was a great idea for them to paint a mural, the main wall of the park, where a lot of graffiti was displayed, which I don't believe our ancestors would have approved of. Nowadays, with us displaying this type of mural, it's a way to honor them without them being here, and I'm just glad to be a part of this. Yeah, my crew, it was consisted of James Hill, he was a Spokane tribal member, and Andalee Andrew, she's a Kalispell tribal member, and Gerald Shorty, he's from the Navajo down south. Andalee, I know one of her tribal teachers, David Brown Eagle, real good traditional man. He called me personally and told me, yeah, this Andalee, she'd be a good candidate. When she came to the mural site, I sat her down and kind of showed her where I stenciled out and some of the projects that I wanted her to be on. That way everybody could be kind of scattered from each other. That way they're not bumping elbows trying to paint. And she stuck to, like, every part that I showed her, she stuck to that original part and made it happen for us. I did some research on this project through the internet, through the Mac Museum, and through some of our tribal elders back home. Through the internet, it kind of shows you how Chief Gary fought for the land between the government back in the 1800s, and some of the tribal elders, from their point of view, that Chief Gary was kind of a deceiver. They actually, a lot of them didn't really like to, give up their land at the time, so I think that's why there was a lot of hatred towards Chief Gary, but in the long run it seemed to work out great, because I actually think it's better that we're living up here next to the Spokane area where we're originally from, instead of down there with the Nez Perce where they were trying to push us. There was a lot of things that I didn't know about how people lived back then, like the Tulimat house. It came to my attention that that's where they held a lot of their gatherings, almost like a modern day longhouse made of logs these days. But they had feasts and kind of like the funerals that we have there, but now that modern times have come, we got electricity and logs and The Drumheller Springs project aims to ensure the legacy of Gary and the Spokane people are never forgotten as well as a place where future generations can continue to learn and honor their ancestors. The Upper Columbia United Tribes could not have made this mural project possible without the generous contribution from the Tulalip Indian tribe.